to pressure and cover there, Hannah. Hannah Peck goes in behind, let's recover it. Manage the game.
Number 4, Anastasia Smith coming off for number 88, Andrea Bustos.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings, Tom Wren for sport, Jade Robran on the scene as it happens, Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide, Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA, always Adelaide.
Next ball. Next ball. Important one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the full-time score, with it being 2 to Salisbury to 1 to Campbelltown. We hope you enjoyed the match and thank you for your participation and support of the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League SA. Please take care when exiting the venue and remember the club are here to help should you require any assistance.
And welcome to Service FM Stadium. Welcome back to Service FM Stadium. If you were with me for the match that's just been completed between Salisbury Inter and Campbelltown City, we're now about to bring you the second match on the main pitch here, and that is between Modbury Vista in the dark blue and Flinders United in the white. Sorry, I'll start that again. It's Flinders United in the dark blue and Modbury Vista in the white. Flinders United are the home team here today. Captains just coming up, Bethany Beale and Ness Reid to toss for deciding ends and kick-off. The teams, we think they'll line up today, Abby Lucas in goal for Modbury Vista, a back three of Claudia Neubauer, Sophie Leszczynski and Tia Shanas. In midfield, it's Ness Reid, Ines Garma Ferreira and Emily Gale. On the flanks, Georgia Dearden and Ella Smith. And up forward, Ariana Mondiri and India Kuzna. They're coached by Andres Obieglo. And for the home side today, Flinders United, it's Belinda Rayner coming into goals for the Yasmin Elliott. Back four is Jolie Dowling, Eliza McDonald-Hall, Bianca Gray and Caitlin Zappler. In midfield, it's Captain Bethany Beale, Robin Price and Georgia Bolton. And up forward, Danica Weatherall, Vicky Juma and Blessing Akpalu. And Flinders are coached by Tom Monsignor. We'll give you a quick look at the benches for Flinders. It's Lily Nichols, Satine Udich, Lauren Frost, Claire Levy, Charlotte Knight and Lillian Fitzpatrick. And for Vista, Abby Touchette, Anastasia Nuttall, Lily Horn, Ruby Smith, Amelia Ingham and Alicia Carroll. Declan Clark is the referee and the assistants are Damia Davis and Stephen Michael. We're just waiting for the kickoff, and it's going to be Modbury Vista with the kickoff. Their forward, Ariana Mondiri, is currently over the ball, and we're just waiting for Flinders United to come into their formation. Should be a very, very interesting game indeed. They both played at this venue last time, these two sides, and Modbury Vista drew here 1-1 against Football SA NTC, and Flinders United went down 2-1 to Adelaide United. What will we see today? Now Ella Smith trying to get Vista forward early. That's gone out for a goal kick. Long from Bianca Gray, trying to find Akpalu, but Smith's in the way again. That's gone out for a throw. Now Vista just trying to work their way up the attacking left through Georgia Dearden. It's come back to Neubauer. But Flinders have it now. Akpalu just trying to get it through there. Bill just hooking it around, trying to get Akpalu. Ball stayed in. That ball through is going to go through to give Abby Lucas in the Vista goal her first touch. Here's Dearden again. Just turns. And here's Garma. Reid has time and space and it's put a nice ball over there. Kuzna just wanting to get the ball in there towards Mondiri, but that's safe enough for Belinda Rayner. In goal for Flinders today. Just a bit sliced on that kick, but it's going to work out okay maybe. But no, the ball's back with Ella Smith. Reid, again just trying to dink it over. Not a bad idea, but McDonald-Hall should be able to clean up here for Flinders. And put it up the attacking right and finds Akpalu. Akpalu just bringing the ball inboard. It's going to break for Dearden. No, it's not, but it is going to come Vista's way. Mondiri wanting to bring it inboard, but it's cleared up to the attacking right. And my co-commentator for this game has arrived. You don't have to rush. I know you've just played. And welcome to the broadcast, Salisbury into keeper and vice captain. And we'll just break for a minute here because here goes Modbury for Vista, but McDonald Hall's just able to defend that situation well. And I think the last touch went out off Modbury, so that's going to be a goal kick to Belinda Rayner. But Matilda Comley from Salisbury to welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, and thank you for racing up here and getting here less than 3 minutes after kickoff, after you just played the first match on this pitch.
Look, it is. I am quite, I will say, quite sweaty. But no, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. I always love commentating and being a part of the broadcast and obviously supporting women's football in SA.
Fantastic, and it's been a great day of football action so far here at Service FM Stadium. We've had 2 matches completed on respective pitches. On the second pitch here, NTC winning the Football SA NTC winning the match 2-1 over West Torrens-Burkalla. We'll just pause for a moment because Mondieri's up forward and Ness Reid, oh, that was a bit of a rocket, but just always going a little bit too high. So Football SA NTC defeating Burkalla 2-1, and winners are grinners. Matilda Comley comes up here having been part of Salisbury's 2-1 win over Campbelltown. Just on that game quickly, it was a good fight back. You guys went in half-time behind, but I felt like certainly for most of that second half, Inter were the better side. They really controlled a lot of that game and got 2 goals, I'd say, deservedly.
Yeah, look, we went in second half and Lexi and I, we as in the captaincy group, we decided to take charge and we set our piece and we made note of what we thought we needed to do better as a team, and Carl backed us up and we wanted to show character in the second half, and that's exactly what we did. And obviously Marcella Brooks getting on the score sheet again, she's so fantastic in what she does, and we're very blessed to have her, absolutely. So, we just went out there, and I think we played true to how we've been training, so and it was a fantastic turnaround by the girls, and I'm super proud of them.
Yeah, no, well done. And we just here's now all the flags gone up against Modbury, otherwise she was one-on-one with keeper Belinda Rayner. Well, we won't talk too much more about that game because we're bringing you the game here between Vista and Flinders, but the last thing I will mention is that my co-commentator for that game was Nicole Blackett, and we are now set for a massive game next week between your Salisbury Inter and her West Adelaide, both going in to a clash next week against each other. It'll be a top-of-the-table clash between 2 teams with 2 wins from 2 so far, and I'll be here for that one, bringing that game, so I'm very much looking forward to it. Can't have either of you to co-commentate it, though. I was going to say, great ball through. Nice ball there through from Ella Smith, but just a little bit too far ahead of Modbury. No, I don't have anyone penciled in just yet. We shall see.
I think it'd be great if you could get a couple of, even get a few. More the merrier, surely. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm more than happy to have more than one person riding shotgun up here. Now, here goes Akpalu for Flinders, who haven't really been able to get into these sort of positions so far. And they're going to have a throw-in there for Danica Wetherill. No, she's going to leave it for Dowling. Took them a while to really find their stride last week. Vista, well, they're going to, Flinders, I should say, but they're going to have a corner here, which was conceded by Neubauer.
That was a fantastic throw into an attacking position by Flinders.
They did look a little better after they went 2-0 down against Uni. They just really hadn't gotten into their stride at all. They got 1 goal back. Can they open the scoring here? Juma's corner. And it's a bit shallow. Ness Reid able to get to it, but the ball's still in the area. McDonald Hall just trying to get hold of it. They're going to have to shuffle all the way back. Dowling. Out to the right-hand side for Zappler. Now, can Price get a cross in? Blocked by Neubauer. Back to Zappler. Oh, that's a good ball. Akpalu Bolton, who was the goal scorer last week, just can't quite wrap the foot around it.
Good little piece of play there from Flinders, moving the ball through and obviously break down Modbury's defence, and it's just good to see them moving the ball as well as they just did, and if they can continue to do that throughout the game, they might break Vista down.
Now, Vista to bring it out of defence through Dearden. Oh, and will that get to Reed? Reed had to slide in there to win possession. Will keep possession to get it to Leszczynski. Reed again. They're just going to play it back to Lucas. Up towards Ella Smith, who was excellent last week for Vista. That should be Zappla's. Up the wing for Akpalu. Trying to take on Neubauer and manages to win the corner. Has it gone out? It has. And it's another corner for Flinders. Having a good little spell after they were on the back foot in the first few minutes of this game.
Ball has predominantly been in Vista's defensive half for the past 5 minutes, so it's good to see Flinders pushing and pushing.
Akpalu's corner. Came out to Juma. Bill. But again, it's Neubauer. And now, Mondiri suddenly has space. Can get to the ball first. Dowling faces her. Mondiri, one-on-one, and Bianca Gray, well, her clearance went into Mondiri, and the ball break there for Rayner in goal. As we mentioned, Yasmin Elliott is ill, and hence the goalkeeping change for Flinders. Neubauer, Zappla's there. Gray makes sure with the clearance. Leszczynski under a bit of pressure from Juma. Former teammates. Juma's got on the other side. Open goal. Now that's going to be a penalty. No doubt about that. Shanakis came across the back of Juma there. And, well, any contact there. And that was undoubtedly going to be a penalty for Flinders. And a massive chance.
Massive chance. Look, that just shows the pressure that Flinders have slowly been building and putting onto Vista. And it just comes to a bit of fruition, obviously, applying that bit of pressure when you're facing backwards and pushing on that defence line. And Vicky Juma definitely got her opportunity now.
Well, this is interesting. Teammates at Adelaide City last year, they would have done this in practice for sure. Juma against Lucas.
Oh.
That's a good penalty.
Very good. Cleanly put just to the right-hand side of Lucas, just far enough and quick enough with enough pace on it so she couldn't reach it.
Yeah. There's a bit of a ex-Adelaide City flavour among some of the both teams here. And Leszczynski, who was battling with Juma in the attack that led to the penalty, also former teammates, those two. First blood to Flinders.
They seem to be high and pushing on their press, forcing decisions to be made by the Vista centre backs.
Yeah. Throw into Neubauer. Mondiri. Against Gray.
Good battle. Good, strong battle.
Yeah, that'll be a free kick to Gray. And Mondiri was very prominent in Vista's goal against NTC. Carried the ball from just about the halfway line. A strong attacking run and squared it for Caitlin Williams to score. And it's back with Mondiri now. They're going to have to be careful of this player. Ella Smith, they're just not quite on the same wavelength on that occasion, Smith and Mondiri. And that's going to roll out for a goal kick. And Rayner to take. The normal setup that we see these days, a couple of defenders either side of the keeper for the short pass, and Both forwards just standing outside the penalty area waiting to try to pounce. Zappler gets the return ball. That's a nice return ball too from Price.
And Gale just winning it back for Vista there, showing her dominance in that midfield and why she was named Vista's Player of the Year last year.
Yeah. Newbauer's throw. Put out again by Price. Now here's Garma. Smith. Newbauer. Bolton was in the way. But it's back with the Modbury defender. Now Gale in a bit of traffic there, but works it out nicely to Shinakis into the team today. In place of Abby Touchette, who's a sub. Shinakis battling away there with Weatherall, manages to hold on, but Bolton's there. Leszczynski will win the throw. Well, it is Vista, the team that's come up, and it is Flinders that's been in the competition now into their 4th season in the WNPL, but probably, given the way Flinders pre-season has gone and losing last week, maybe not the expected first team to score today.
Definitely not, but I think there's just an ongoing saying, I think, around the WNPL that pre-season cup. Oh, that's a great flick on for herself there.
Mondieri.
Through.
Oh, and there's players in the middle. Luckily, broke off the back of Dowling, but another cross has gone in. This time, Donald Hall in the way. And she's going to be able to clear it up the line, although that's going to go out, I think, yes, before Danica Weatherall could keep it in. Go ahead, sorry, Matilda.
That's okay. I think all of the WNPL players can, attest to this, that pre-season cup is not a true setup to show what the season is going to be like. It is very much just pre-season games just for us to get our fitness in, our numbers in. So the scores that happen and the results that happen from our pre-season cup games, they never transfer to the season. And to be honest, seeing Flinders today in comparative, we played them probably about 3 weeks ago now. That's a fantastic ball through, just slightly offside there from Mondieri. Great line held by Flinders. It's a different team looking at the squad for Flinders at the moment compared to, we won against them in pre-season cup quite well. So there's a slight change. So it's just, I find it so interesting to see the difference from pre-season cup to in-season, because teams just come alive, I think, when they're playing their football. They're playing for something. They're playing for a premiership. They're playing for, and goals, series. They want to win something.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. And, of course, your own interside, I think there was 1 win and 3 losses in the pre-season, but you've started the season proper in great form, 2 wins out of 2. So that's just underlining. And, of course, if we look at it from the other end of the scale, look at poor old Metro Stars. They made the final of the pre-season cup.
Exactly.
And they've had 2 heavy losses so far, or admittedly against Western Inter, so admittedly against 2 very, very good sides. But yeah, it does underline what you say.
Yeah, Metro Stars are a good side themselves, so but it just never sits true, I think, pre-season cup.
Now, Mondieri, that's a good ball to find Ella Smith, and just wanted to try to get Garma going there, but it was intercepted.
Just looks as though Vista are just missing that final pass just to connect and finish off down in Flinders' defensive half. Yeah,
I think that's a good point. They did find that at times last week against NTC, who did defend well against them, I thought. But it does look to me like both Garma and Mondieri have really got the ability to unlock, and Ella Smith as well, who, as I mentioned, was good last week. And there's that ball there. Now, I think this is onside. Mondieri's going to be able to keep it in. Garma's in the middle. Dearden's come there as well. Mondieri still going. Has that been ruled a corner? Yes, it has.
Great
Chance
bit of
for a set
defensive work
piece.
there. Very, very good from Flinders, just to keep Modbury out wide and keep her from getting a chance to shoot. I think that's very important. We've got quite a few players that have come in from overseas and quite a few player transfers, and a lot of them are up front. We've got some great striking ability now in the league, and it's fantastic to see. But we've got to have great defensive work to balance that out as well.
Here's Kuzna with the corner. Modbury is going to have to go and do a bit of retrieval work. It's done well to get it back out to Kuzna. Now there's players here. Gale! Oh, when she leapt, I thought there was a big chance there. Yeah,
definitely got some airtime and had the time and the space. Flinders just left her to her own devices in that spot.
Yeah, she was free.
But unfortunately, just a little bit too wide. And Raina did not seem too concerned. Now, Paul, you've obviously watched the WNPL and commentated for quite a while now. And
grey hairs are certainly starting to become more prominent.
I wouldn't say that. I wanted to this year. I think personally, I think there is more talent, and I wanted to get your opinion.
Well, just bear with me for a second, because Dearden's cross there nearly was met by Modbury, but it's going on to Raina. So what was the question? Is there more talent than ever this year?
What do you think about the league? What are your feelings about the league? Is there more of a buzz? Is there more talent? Is it getting bigger for the WNPL?
I'll say this. Look, if I think back to the period of sort of the late 2010s, when teams like... If I think back to the late 2010s, where teams like Adelaide City and Metro United and West Adelaide and then were very prominent, and Salisbury Inter was rising, there was a lot of really, really top-end players. The A-League W players, or the W League as it was at the time, a lot of them played a lot more of the seasons than happens now. But what's really happened since... And then I think, and I should also say, that when the league expanded to 10 teams... I think it's fair to say that we usually had, for the first year or two, 3 teams that were just well off the pace.
Yeah. I agree.
But if you think back to last season already, like Adelaide Uni finished 9th last season, and they were a good side. It was really only Adelaide City that were a long way off the group, the rest of the group last year. And everybody, right down to the bottom clubs, almost everybody are bringing in players from interstate, overseas. There's so much talent coming into the comp, and I think we are reaching some of those levels we used to be at. Flinders United, just about the only side who hasn't really recruited
really externally.
But we're looking at Vista, we're looking at Modbury, who's come from Crichton University. Inez Gama Ferreira. Gama is how we'll refer to her. The first of the 2 surnames under the sort of Portuguese traditions of naming. She's from Mount St Mary's University, but obviously Portuguese player. So some terrific talent there, and of course your inter-sides recruited from overseas as well. Yeah. And so have a couple of, even West, as good a side they've had. Player from Canada, Lauriane Renault. Yeah. So it's great to see. Now, Ness Reid gets it through to Gama. Modbury now takes on Gray. Modbury didn't quite get hold of that though.
Just wide of the Flinders goal. Vista are definitely pressing a lot more now. They've settled into the game, it seems, but still just seems that final ball, that final pass, or even that final shot, they're just missing.
Played nearly 22 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Flinders United 1, Modbury Vista 0, with the penalty from Vicky Juma in the 10th minute. And they might be away again here. Kazak Palu has sprung the offside trap, goes straight for goal, but not really enough on that to trouble Abby Lucas. And we thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. Here's Ness Reid. And, you know, mentioned that late 2010s period, and I do get a bit of a thrill of nostalgia with Ness Reid out there when she was a prominent player for Metro in those days.
That's a fantastic
So that's a
ball.
fantastic ball for her. I'll tell you what, that might mean the commentator's curse record comes off away from 100%.
Just drops a little bit to maybe 80.
We were talking. Oh no, it'd still be about 99.9. Nicole Blackett and I were talking about that in the first game because I certainly had about 3 commentators' curses in that one, and she even said, "Can you please never say anything nice about me? At least not till after the game."
Gosh, yes, it is a little bit of I think something that you were just
it's extraordinary.
have effect on our game. We don't hear you, but I think we hear you mentally.
Yeah. Here goes Akpalu again,
Great
and again
ball.
the flag's going to stay down. Neubauer giving chase. Had to go towards the corner. That's going to go out for a throw into Flinders, which Zappler will come up to take. Right back. Juma. Just put out again for a throw in. Zappler again, and Weatherall was just trying to knock that on for Juma, but it's gone out for a goal kick. And I think we're going to have the first drinks break. And good to have you here, especially to talk about this from the first game, because it does look like it's very hot work out there today.
It is. It is a little bit spicy out on the pitch. I can't say so exactly for myself, being a goalkeeper. We don't do as much running, nowhere near as much running, I will be honest, as the players that are on the deck. But they, it did get quite hot out there, and I can say that it's probably even hotter now for these teams because we're in the peak heat of the day, and it's just nice and crispy, I think. And if you're wearing dark boots, and I feel bad for those girls who are playing out on the synthetic pitches today because their feet would be on fire. Yeah, well, we did have one game on the synthetic pitch today, on pitch number 2 here, and that saw NTC defeat Burkalla by 2-1. I can tell you that the score out at Ellis Park at LJ Hooker Moylan Stadium is Adelaide Comets 1, Flinders Uni 2. Flinders Uni, they're here. Sorry, Adelaide University. I mean, this is the what was traditionally the 2 university town. Yes. Well, it is again now because Adelaide Uni and UniSA merging. So it's Comets 1, Adelaide University 2. That seems to be the scoreline of the afternoon. Yeah. 2-1. Yeah, just about. I wonder if that's going to continue with this game. Will it happen here? Anyway, I've just got to start calling teams by the right name, and we're all set. It's all right. I think I did that in our grand final commentating match last year, end of 2025. I struggled to get the right name as well. You'd be amazed how easy it is to get it wrong. Well, I can recall quite a moment where you got a little bit overexcited in a Burkalla game when Mariah Upland scored a goal. And don't know what you're talking about. Here's Akpalu. I think it is my favourite moment of Paul Marcachetti. He's super excited. I don't think I've ever heard you so excited in my life. Anyway, viewers, I hope you're enjoying the last time that Matilda Comley is ever commentating legal. Oh, I think I'd hope to bring some entertainment. Oh, bit of a shove off the ball for Ness Reid. Yeah, no free kick though, and it's going to be a throw-in for Vista. For Flinders, I should say. And now they've got a chance here, and Juma just across the face of goal. It's going to stay in though, and Weatherall can bring it back in boards. Kept it in, and it's found Juma. Akpalu blocked another shot. Oh, it's just wide. Goal kick for Vista, but good start by Flinders. They've gone 1-0 up, and they're continuing to look really good in attack.
course, there's a bit of a women's football festival at the moment. A-League going on. Adelaide United with a win last night over Perth. And, of course, the Women's Asian Cup going on as well. The Matildas through to the semi-final. And tonight it's China against Chinese Taipei. Looking forward to that.
It's fantastic. I love it. There's something in the air when there's so much football on, you know. Wherever you look or wherever you go, I think it's, honestly, it's such a good feeling.
Here's Bianca Gray. Another one of the ex-Adelaide City players out there today that we've been talking about. That's going to be a throw-in for Vista. Neubauer up the wing. Out off Akpalu, nearly hitting it to us. And just want to mention a bit of a shout out. Tom Monsignor's dad, John. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, John. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. I'm assured that you're always watching these games. And hope you're having a great day. Throw in for Tom Monsignor's team.
Are we allowed to put in requests?
You can put in requests. I read that out because I got a request.
Right. I'll keep that in mind. Ooh.
Now.
Bit of friendly fire there from Vista.
Yeah, but they're going to come up with the ball through Beale. Dowling. McDonald Hall. That's nicely weighted, but Leszczynski's going to be able to get that away. Here's Garma. Gets the ball back, but good interception by Dowling, who's going to be able to maintain possession here. Wants to get it up the wing. That should be Leszczynski's. And it's offside in any case against Vicky Juma.
Bit of a foot race there. Leszczynski and Juma. Well, obviously, Leszczynski, I think, grateful for the fact that it got called offside. Because Vicky Juma, once she gets up to pace, she's a very, very good threat up front.
Yeah. Has the only goal of the game so far from the penalty spot. Is Dowling again. And the ball's been played forward by Kuzner. That's going to be a Flinders throw. And I feel like Vista have really just got to get themselves a bit of a foothold in this game. They started the first few minutes pretty well, but I feel like they've struggled to just hold the ball and get into better positions in this last little period. And they're under pressure again here now. Here's Bolton. Zappler. And that's going to be cleared. But again, possession's been lost. One back now. Reed. Garma. Just waiting for an option. Has turned a couple of times and in the end goes back to her keeper, Abby Lucas. Gale. Oh, Gale's lost out here to Price. Price gets a cross in and a chance there for Akpalu. Want to be careful at the back there. Of course, we saw in the first game some great pressure from Claudia Hewitt on the Campbelltown defence. Saw her dispossess Liv Bramley and score the equaliser, which launched Inter's comeback. And we nearly saw another example of a defender being dispossessed there. Here's Leszczynski, stuck in the back corner, but finds Gale. Playing it out to the right-hand side. But again, they've seen the ball go out.
Not able to keep possession and build the play up. They're trying. I can definitely see there is both sides are attempting to build that ball and play and keep possession and play possession football, and it's fantastic to see. But it's just those final little passes or the ability to hold the ball under pressure that both teams are just slightly struggling with. If one side can just almost calm it down and be mature in moments, I think they would definitely come away with a win here.
He's Dowling with the throw. Bolton. Just trying to fight her way through against the numbers. Reed. Now, can that be kept in? Yes, the flag is... no, it's gone up. It was out in the end. Another throw in on the far side there for Flinders United. Akpalu battling with Leszczynski there. Again, Akpalu, another player that's been at Adelaide City, but made the switch to Flinders mid-season last year, not in the off-season. Just waiting for the replacement ball to come through. I wonder if one thing, Matilda, that Vista might think about doing is just get Garma a little bit deeper, just be able to receive the ball a little bit in a little bit more defensive positions, because at the moment she's high up and they haven't been able to hold on, but they are now. Kuzna, and there is Garma. Maybe the advanced position will pay off, but I think that's going to be rain.
Very, very good. Brave goalkeeping to dive through there. I think you're right. If Garma is able to just drop in slightly, if Mondiri can stay high, keep Flinders' defence pinned back, Garma can drop in and pick that ball up just in front of their defence line, pick it up, turn, release either wide or to Mondiri. I think they would, just be able to get a little bit more forward and a bit more result from it.
Bianca Gray with the free kick. Neubauer's there. Headed by Bill. Gale. Trying to find Smith, but Zappler was in the way. Now, Gale gets it forward, but Gray should win the race there. Might just have to go for the safety of the line. Throw in for Vista. Can they build from here? Smith smartly gets on with it quickly. Garma, oh, that's a bit ambitious from that distance. And that's straight into Belinda Rayner's hands. She goes long. Gale's header.
Great ball.
Great ball there by Bill. Here's Akpalu. Just trying to slip it through there for Bolton. That was a good idea. It's back with Zappler. Playing with some confidence up forward at time, Flinders, but they're under pressure now because Garma has her own postcode. Now, chooses Smith. Mondiri's just had to track back onside. Good line held there by Flinders. Kuzna. And this time Mondiri is offside. That's good defending by Flinders. They were very well organised there.
Very, very well. And Mondiri, you can see her trying to drop back in to be onside and then making another run forward. She's just, you can see her continually dropping back, pushing forward, and it's fantastic. She's trying to test their line, but Flinders are very solid. Very, very solid, just holding that line and just obviously shifting across as the ball moves with it. So kudos to them right now and the pressure that they're being under by very, very good forwards in both Garma and Mondiri.
It's good control there by Price. Dowling trying to get through with Weatherall. That was a good attempts there, yeah. To play that forward through the little triangles, but didn't quite come off. Shinakis with the throw. Up towards Garma. Again, not able to hold position in those situations. Oh, now this is going to break for Bolton here. And Akpalu's in the middle. Bolton. Leszczynski gets in the way. Dowling puts it in board. Reed is there, holds on well. Lucas. Neubauer wants to get the return. It's going to come to Garma. Neubauer's kept the run going. Oh, and Garma just sold it a little bit short. Zappler was there for Flinders, and now here's Akpalu. Liked the game so far, been prominent in those attacking right positions. And there's that curse again. Too much on that one for Weatherall.
I think
I'm never going to say anything nice about anyone again.
An extra second. You know how refs wait, 2 seconds to see whether they play on advantage or not?
So what you're saying is I should never criticise the ref if they don't call advantage. We had a situation like that in the first game where an advantage could have been played. But
it was Marcella Brooks on, straight onto goal. Was a great ball through, but it was.
Refs, I feel your pain.
It is hard. You are forced to make a decision or say something,
of course.
In your case, in a split second, and you've got to just be able to adapt or adjust, I think.
Gale, this ball's just pinballing a bit, but Reed got the touch on to Neubauer. Smith trying to just get it on here towards Mondiri, and it went past Dowling, so Mondiri's able to hold possession. Wanted to get that back through to Smith. That's just run on for Rayner.
Flinders are doing well with seeming to get numbers around Vista players very quickly and just applying a little bit of pressure. But if they could hold on to that ball just a tiny bit longer, I think it'd come and it'd sit much better for them. But their defensive pressure is fantastic, and it's forcing Vista to find new ways to play, such as this. Great through ball from Garma to Ella Smith, but great defensive work by Flinders.
Yeah, McDonald Hall just sweeps it away. And again, they found an outlet here. Juma wanted to get it along to Akpalu, but Leszczynski was able to block. We've played 39 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. And it's Flinders United 1, Modbury Vista 0. And we thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. Cross from Zappler. Now Bolton is there in one-on-one, but had to head the ball down and it just charged through. That could have gone anywhere. Unfortunately for Vista, it went straight to Lucas. He's able to move it on quickly to Shinakis, who lost her footing. Here's Juma now. Battling away with Shinakis. Juma's able to get forward and play it back, though, to Bill. McDonald Hall gets it back from Price. Bill. Now Dowling just trying to get it up towards the wing where Weatherall is. Here's Shinakis again for Vista. Wants to find Mondiri. In the way, there's Dowling. Flinders looking for Akpalu again. Ness Reed is able to play it back. Neubauer.
Great ball, straight to Ella Smith's feet. She's got a good break now, but has she got the support?
Well, Garmas and Mondiri have come into the middle. Smith just waits to get it towards Mondiri. A bit too much on that, though. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. Well, I think Flinders will be absolutely delighted if they could hold on to this lead into the halftime break, because I'm noticing the flags, the corner flags, really suggesting that also the wind is blowing very much towards the goal Vista's attacking. Did you feel that a bit earlier today, or was it a little bit calmer at that point?
There definitely was no wind in our game. I think that this has only picked up in probably the last 20 minutes or so. I can start to see on the referee's shirts that it has definitely picked up a bit more. So just waiting yet for it to see if it has any effect on the balls that have been played over the top by Vista, or even Flinders as well, to see if it holds the ball up.
Garma. Now, Mondiri is not onside. Just
questioning the referee there, Paul.
No, not. I thought that was going to be a pretty tight call one way or the other. Offside on that occasion. But one of those, if Vista get the timing right, would get her one-on-one with the keeper. That's what they're going to want to try to get themselves back on level terms. Reed. That's a really well-weighted ball for Ella Smith. Ella Smith!
Oh, so close.
Just wide.
Very good break there from Vista. Very, very good ball through to Ella Smith and a chance for Vista there. If they can keep applying this pressure, hopefully they can win and crawl something back.
And Neubauer and Akpalu battling there. Neubauer wins it. Good play there by Price, but the ball was forced back. But Flinders have it again. And again, they're looking for Akpalu on the attacking right. That's just going to be cut out by Georgia Dearden. Juma. Zappler. It's up the wing. It's going to stay in. Neubauer's going to have to deal with it. Here's Price. Well won by Reed again. Garma trying to get in there, but Bolton is able to get the ball away. Smith heads on for Mondiri. Donald Hall in close attendance. Now a bit of space here. Kuzner. Oh, it was the right idea, but just didn't have a runner on that occasion. And Rayner, who I think it's fair to say hasn't quite been tested yet, has ball in hand. Goes long. Here's Dowling. Looking for Juma. Dearden's done enough.
Good defending from Vista. And Ness Reed now just controlling that midfield as she does.
It's a good ball from Bauer. Mondiri against Gray. Gray has just got a metre in front and puts it out. Mondiri gets on with it quickly. Garma. Neubauer just trying to get Reed there. And scrambled away by Price. Once again, Flinders very much promoting players from within with so much of their squad. You so often see players come into the team that have been playing in their Div 1 side. A lot of faith in what they're doing at the club. Only a couple of transfers in from other teams. We've talked about the main ones, Bianca Gray and Vicky Juma from Adelaide City. None of the other players that have joined the club this season are in this starting 11. Reed to Mondiri. Garma. It's intercepted by Dowling, who was well placed. Gale. Kuzner. Oh, McDonald Hall has come forward well here. Has possession. Dearden's there. Gale plays it back to Leszczynski. And once again, Flinders playing very high with their offside line. Making it really hard.
Yeah, they're very controlled in that back line. I'd love to say that they've done their homework, it seems like, on Vista, and they're just doing really well to shut down Garma and Mondiri and shut down their opportunity to get close enough to shoot on goal.
Well, they didn't do this last week. You know, when they played Adelaide Uni last week, I felt like they were just constantly under pressure. And Mondiri trying to put them under pressure now. Needs some support though. Trying to go through. It's going to go out for a goal kick. But I feel like last week, you know, particularly players like Alana Fitzsimmons and Kelly Tatara, and they were really getting a lot of freedom with the ball up forward. So I feel like it's been a big improvement in the way they're holding that line.
But that's what you want to see week to week. You want to see adjustments and changes, and tactical and technical too. You want to see continual technical development, while coaches need to tactically address how they're going to play different teams.
Well, it's half-time here in this match at Service FM Stadium. And Flinders United have the only goal of the game, a penalty to Vicky Juma. She earned the penalty and scored it as well in the 10th minute to give them a 1-0 lead over Modbury Vista. A bit of a summary of that half so far by you, Matilda, please.
I think a bit of back and forth, a bit of ping-pong sort of football at this stage. Neither team sort of gaining full control of possession, but very, very good moments from either side looking to try to play possession football. Obviously, Vicky Juma grabbing that only goal through a penalty. Fantastic to see both sides out here in some hot and windy weather. Excited for the next half. Yeah,
I am too. What do you think might need to change, if anything, from a Vista point of view?
Would love to see them getting more runs forward, not just through Gama and Mondiri. Would love to see their midfield bombing on as well and just getting more attacking prowess. I think that would be fantastic.
No worries. That's a good summary from you. It's been a very, very interesting first half. A really good contest so far. And the half times...
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jay Drobran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Welcome football fans, one and all, to the 2025 RAA NPLSA Grand Final. A night where history beckons. Under the lights here tonight, one team will end their years of wait and finally add another elusive star upon their crest, while the other will face heartbreak and their dreams of glory will have to wait yet another year. It's the Metro Stars Soccer Club facing up against Croydon Football Club. And we're underway here. We have a lift-off in the 2025 RAA NPLSA Grand Final. You can hear the noise already.
Success in this game. Hopefully for him that changes tonight.
First corner of the day by Michael Chidini. Near post. Walls with the header. And it's a great save from Daniel Margosh near to his post on the right there. But it's the first chance of the day, Mark, and it's a great delivery. First again, Chidini looking for that near post. This time it's a Croydon head. Out to Satira with the volley. Not sure if the goalkeeper had sight of that one, but it's just gone past the near post.
Yeah.
Here's Oscar Slattery looking to deliver. It's a great ball in as well. Nobody's there for Croydon. And now John will try and clean this up at the back post. John on his left foot, strikes. And deflected out for the first corner for Croydon, Mark. A great delivery there from young Oscar Slattery. Again off the boot of Polly. Celebrated his 150th game this year. Out Trimboli with a right-footed strike, and that's far and wide, but an early sider there for Croydon and their leading marksman this season, Luca Trimboli. Here's his delivery now, near post. Good defensive header. Still going to come to Hisamoto with a strike on the left. Didn't connect with that one as he would have liked, and goes far over the bar.
Yeah, they know that the fact is they've got the ability to get the ball into play, and this is where they can catch teams out.
That missed header has led it to Chittadini on the edge of the box, has a strike deflected. Porter's there, the goalkeeper is too. I think he might have been offside there, Porter, but Daniel Margosh putting himself in the danger area.
Really does a lot of hard work, and a lot of work that people don't normally see a lot of.
Passio John doing the work to find Klimek free, and now it's Trimboli with a left-footed strike. Caught neatly on the volley there, but he can't find the target mark.
Press a little bit higher, press a little bit harder, and it's proof in the pudding now.
Back to Klimek, first time delivery. Finds all the way out to Styles, who tries to lift it far post for Slattery, wins the header. Trimboli, does he get a second opportunity? He's going to go with his left again. And now John with Nagel. John has the strike. It's just past the far post mark.
Supremacy with that ball and on the park.
Here's Vista back with the ball at his feet to sight for Metro fans to enjoy. Woodfin now finds the free man. Tira puts a ball in. More fantastic work there from young Chris Vivian, getting in the way once again, Mark. And
he's a zip, and we've seen that by the fact that the passing has been fantastic.
That's an excellent ball from Chittadini to his opposing winger in Vista. He's going 1v1, trying to favour onto that left foot. It is strike, but over the bar, and it's not deflected either, as Vista's trying to claim, but
him in the side.
Playing his 32nd game today. It's also in line with Jackson Walls and his goalkeeper there in Cody Ostrike. And then it's 3 to play all games this season. Now we're in the box with Chittadini, has a strike. It's got not enough power on it as Margush can come, and he may give a word there too. Looks like here's Polly. Great deep delivery. Mapaw's there with a header. It's a great save though. Cody Ostrike down to his right. Push it out for a corner, but
another 45, very similar to the first 45. Both teams willing to attack, both teams throwing themselves on the line to defend.
Now McNamara has to deal with this. Hisamoto's going to beat him to the ball. Looks to have a strike, deflected, and it's in, Mark! Into the top right corner, and it's Maya Hisamoto who opens the scoring here in the RAA NPLSA final. And what a goal it is, Mark.
We said they've started 100 mile an hour, both teams going for it. Croydon, first team to capitalise. Noel McNamara can't clear his lines. He's gone to hook it out. Trimboli read where he was going to go, managed to get the block in. It fell kindly to Hisamoto. Then Hisamoto able to get his shot on target.
Came out on the winning side of that occasion. So far in grand finals for Metro, he's not been so lucky. There's another turnover in the middle of the park. Trimboli, his touch is loose, but he beats Gow to the ball. Now he switches it. Excellent vision from Trimboli to find Passio John. He has the strike and it's deflected. And not more great defensive work from wingers. That was Chittadini all the way back. High boot there by Martinelli, but he's going to win the ball. Looks to deliver near post. No touch forthcoming for Croydon.
Up, ran obviously, then Nagamatsu moved on. Windsor's come in. So when you're playing a side like this, that just allows you the opportunities as well.
Right in the thick of things there with a great touch. Looking for the return by Vissa. Shapes to shoot instead, and maybe that was the wrong option as it skies well over the bar. But a good first introduction there for Owen Windsor. Took the ball down.
Coming off, but I think they'll be on fairly soon, unlike the delay to Owen Windsor when he made his entry due to an issue with the colour of his socks.
Ball comes in and it's a big chance there. Another switch of play by Woodfin. It's excellent to Vissa. He's got to look to put a ball in here. Looks for the cutback instead. It's Chittadini. It's deflected. We're going to see another chance here on the break. Greco has fed Alexander Good. But his shot is deflected out, and there was some good defending there by Metro Stars.
Exactly.
The other will take him on and look for the pass. He looks for the pass instead. And he spun well there, Windsor. And it's Chittadini with only the goalkeeper to beat. Takes it past him. And he can't find the back of the net. It's cleared off the line there by Vivian. But it's still alive here for Metro. And they'll win in the Shield final as well. So he's a man for the big occasion. And he might be the one to finish things off here tonight. But struggling to clear their lines here at Croydon. Vissa Trying to find the feet at Windsor. He's in behind, takes a pass, another one at Windsor. Too close to the goalkeeper, and Croydon will clear mark. But they're really pushing up. Can Croydon seal things off here with a second? Delivery into the box. It's dangerous, and it's just over. Additional time.
I was going to say that was just announced around the ground, the 6 minutes, and that's the boos from Croydon side of the grandstand.
D'Angelo's in the box now, looking for a cross, and it's in! It's Woodfin, the hero! The Americans got them back in the clash, Mark, and it's at the death here. He's just nicked into the near post. We said it might have been too late, but it's never too late for the Americans.
No, we always said it might be too late, but Metro have always got the opportunity. You can never write them off. And we thought that was a little bit odd that Woodfin was getting the ball rolling quickly, but it allowed McNamara to swing that ball into the far post. D'Angelo fighting, and we're going to head to extra time by the looks of it.
What a moment for Metro Stars. They're back in this game, and we look like we're heading to extra time, but there's still 5 minutes to play here, Mark. And by all means, there could be more chances. Still in the box, and it's another goal! And it's Andre Cole, the hero for Croydon! We thought it was over, but it's not over, and Croydon look like they're going to go all the way to the win.
We can't say that now. We cannot say that now. We've just seen 2 goals in the space of a minute.
We said he was the man for the big occasions, Andre Cole, and he hasn't had too many this year, but this could be the biggest for him. Goals in grand finals. Who else do you call for but Mr. Andre Cole, Mark?
He's had a rough season. He's just come up and possibly won it for Croydon. Passage on. All the hard work he's put in this whole game. Puts in an absolute delightful ball.
McNamara can clear. Only to Martinello. A slip. Greco. Can he seal it with a third? It's deflected, and it's going to be a corner, Mark. That's another clearance. And the whistle's in the mouth of Regis Quefalek, and your champions for 2025 are Croydon FC. After 8 long years of wait, the crown is finally theirs, and it's going back to Bologna, Mark. It's bedlam there on the pitch. Your 2025 REA NPLSA champions. 6th time champions of SA here. And they're back on top, Croydon. The underdogs tonight, but they're going to be heroes for years.
I think something most people don't realise about being a referee is how rewarding it actually is, and like the amount of friends and mates you make along the way. Like, it's just a really great community. I was really nervous. I just got a random call up and I went out to the ground, but it was really great. Like, I had great support my first game, and it was really good to just be surrounded by people who did support me. I love officiating football because it's really rewarding, and like, it's a great way to be still a part of the game even if you aren't playing. I think my "this is why I do it" moment was last year, this year actually. I made my debut as an A-League official, and just being in front of like a big crowd was really cool to have experience, and it clicked in that moment. I was like, yeah, this is 100% why I do it. I have a great support system like here at FSA behind me. I would 100% say to someone who was thinking of becoming a referee to absolutely just go for it. Like, it's not as scary as you think it might be. Like, it's really good.
Flinders United and Modbury Vista. Flinders United leading by a 1-0. Vicky Juma with a penalty in the 10th minute. Earlier on this pitch, it was Salisbury Inter defeating Campbelltown City by 2-1. And on pitch number 2, it was Football SA NTC defeating Berkala 2-1. Karina Rossi and Marley Donsberg for NTC with the goals, Nicole Robertson for Berks. And in the other match, that was the match that was on this pitch, it was, jogging my memory here, Claudia Hewitt, who scored for Salisbury Inter, and Marcella Brooks, and it was Summer Doman for Campbelltown. And playing in that game was Matilda Comley, who's with me commentating this one. We're about to see, I think it'll be Flinders kicking off. They're in their home dark blue shirts. Vista are in their away white shirts. Flinders will be kicking from right to left as you see it. That's to the northern end here at Service FM Stadium.
What do you think of Vista's kit? Well, actually, what do you think? There's been an influx of collared shirts, Paul.
Yeah, I'm okay with. I'm not a kit nerd.
No?
I just as long as they look good,
yeah.
and they're easy to commentate. And I used to campaign very heavily against the NTC shirt when they had the dark number on the red on the red back, and you could barely make it out. But now they've got the bright yellow number there, and it's much better. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the yellow number.
Oh, but it's easier to read from distance.
This is an irk of mine. I think I've just SA colours, the red, blue, and yellow, just bad. No offense to Crows fans, apologies, but. I don't watch AFL football, but there's just not many good combinations you can do with red, blue and yellow, but yeah, look.
Well, I don't mind this Flinders kit, particularly with that green and white stripe coming down, and they're on the attack here, just trying to get the ball through there to Weatherall, but Juma is able to receive. Juma just trying to take on Shanakis. That's going to go out. Whoa. Which side of the flag did that go? I think it's a throw-in.
Yeah, I think you're right.
On the attacking left now for Flinders. Yeah, it's Flinders away kit that is difficult to read the numbers with the green, and shirt, the light green shirt and the white numbers. But their home kit, I love it.
Very true, very true.
And they've got a throw-in. Bolton offers, and that's where it goes. Whoa, now a chance here for Price. Just didn't quite get the power on the shot. Now, Vista, Neubauer, Gale, Leszczynski. There's a bit of space there for Kuzner, but Leszczynski goes to the right-hand side instead. And in the end, it's going to be a throw-in. Dowling to come up and take. Goes towards Juma. It's going to be another throw for Flinders. Out off Shanakis. Just waiting for the run. Akpalu offered. It's gone to Juma. Might be too much on that though. It's gone out for a goal kick. Can be taken by Lucas, and Vista not quite started this half as they would have liked. Need to get themselves back on level terms. Leszczynski. Oh, that's shown a little bit too much there to Weatherall. Price. Beale. Just holds on.
Very good composure on the ball there.
Weatherall, but has lost out to Shanakis. Here's Kuzner. Under pressure, but's managed to get it to Gama. Gale. Wants Mondier. Gray read that. Bill. Akpalu. Price. And Dearden's there for Vista. Battling there is Neubauer. Might break Vista's way here for Smith, but no, they've lost out again. No, again it's turned over. Position switching
Great
several times
ball.
there. Again, that's a well-weighted ball.
Oh,
And good cover there by Shinakis.
that was a great ball by Bianca Gray.
Yeah. Big challenge there by Weatherall.
And
And
again,
comes up with it.
lots of work there from Rotherham. Very, very good.
Are really playing this game with great spirit, Flinders. They're very competitive. They're in all the battles, and that's one of the reasons why Vista are having trouble getting out of their defensive half. And now here's Juma. Ball in board. Akpal, no. It hasn't.
Still
The clearance hasn't gone far. Buell is there. Bolton, who scored last week. Neubauer wants to clear, but under pressure from Akpalu, and it's what we're saying. The pressure's been excellent by Flinders.
This second half, Flinders have just started with just this renewed energy, and they're just applying wave after wave of pressure to Vista.
What can Vista do to turn it around? They really... they've given away a corner here, and that perhaps is just the pressure getting into the heads of the players.
I think Flinders have really, really worked to get the ball and keep it. The ball has not come out of Vista's defensive half since the start of this 5. So fantastic from Flinders here.
Akpalu with the corner to swing it in with the left. But it's never really went in. Goal kick. Here goes Leszczynski. Shinakis. And again, this is where it's been breaking down in this half for Vista. Price. Dowling. Ball had gone out, but it's a throw in Flinders' way again.
A free kick. Free kick for
A
Flinders.
free kick, thank you, yes.
Just, I think, a bit of a pullback from the Vista player there. Bianca Gray stepping up to take this. If she can put this into a dangerous area, Flinders are looking likely at this point to score.
Speaking of players that give you the great thrill of nostalgia, one of the WMPL all-time great players, Bianca Gray. And that's why it's into a beautiful spot there, and McDonald Hall, I don't think she realised quite what possibilities there were there.
Don't think she expected it to fall through. Two Vista players just sort of opened their bodies and let it run through. It was a great ball by Bianca.
Here's Garma. And they finally get the other side of the halfway line with Mondiri. Can they make it count? Mondiri wanting to get it through to Ella Smith. That's going to be dealt with, though, by Dowling.
Unlucky to turn into trouble there. Flinders just getting numbers again behind the ball and around the ball. Just pushed it back into Vista's defensive half. If they can keep it there for this 45 and keep that pressure, they may just run this game out.
Yeah, well, they've been the better team. I don't think there's any question of that. And I think when you consider that a lot of people's favourites to get relegated, Flinders United, this year, a lot of people concerned about the fact that there weren't really any big signings.
Cough,
they lost Cote Rojas.
Cough.
Well, I called it myself. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own it. But they are playing really, really well here.
Both Berks and Flinders were put semi-bottom, probably bottom table, and both teams have, I think, round 1 and round 2 have got settled in, but I think surprised those who.
Yeah, we wouldn't want the competition to be predictable, would we?
No.
Much better to see
Love a bit
teams
of
surprising you, and
that's what makes the league so good.
Yeah, 100%. And if these are two of the teams that are not fancied, that's going to be a corner for Flinders again. And if these are two of the teams that are not fancied to be among the finals teams, well, we're going to see them being very competitive throughout the season.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. Credit is due to the players and the coaching staff if they are developing week to week and making changes to develop themselves against.
Akpala, probably not what she intended. It nearly got to Smith though. Battling away there for Vista was Ella Smith. It's one thing that is unique to this venue, and that is people getting applauded for walking around to the outer side and retrieving balls.
It's the power of football.
Here's Juma. Might have been too heavy a touch there. Yes, it's gone out for a goal kick. Vista have been reluctant to go long, trying to play their way out, and it hasn't been working. I just wonder if they just need to think about changing the way they're trying to get out. They've held on so far here. Now trying to get the ball over towards Garma. Reed has it.
I agree with you there, Paul. I think they're just trying to force the ball a little bit too much to their target players and just struggling just that little bit to, like we said, make that final pass.
Well, it's broken down again there in McDonald Hall. Looking for Bolton. That's not going to stay in though. Throw in for Vista in their right back position. So Shanakis will take. Here goes Mondiri. Gray's just swept that away for a throw. But they've lost position again. Bolton, Weatherall, Price. Good interception by Gale. Garma now. And put through there by Reed. Can Mondiri get onto it? Flag's gone up. And that's a throw-in. It's a goal, a free kick for Flinders. Can tell you that it's still Comets 1, Adelaide Uni 2 at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park. But I think Adelaide Uni's had a player sent off. That's what the graphic suggests. Here's Reed for Vista. Dearden. This time it goes over. Looking for Ella Smith. Neubauer. Smith. Numbers in the middle. Mondiri. Oh, Rayner was brave. Good bit of keeping. And the kick is again just sliced a little bit. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Neubauer. Gale, Smith. Gray's there for Flinders. Good challenge there by Kuzna though. Waiting for an option, and now Shanakis provides it. And she wants to get Garma going. That's going to be cut out. But McDonald Hall's ball has gone straight back to Shanakis. Throw in. Dowling to take. Weatherall tries to head on, but it might come to Bill. Gale's there for Vista. Mondiri. That's better. Here goes Ella Smith. There's players in the middle. Mondiri and Garma. Ella Smith. Oh, and good bit of defending there by Zappler. And it's come back out. Well, it nearly came back out to Shanakis. Now it's Kuzna. Under pressure. Good play there by Dowling. It's back with Reed. Intercepting there was Bill. Here's Dearden. Just feel like things have gone up a little notch again here. Neubauer. Trying to get the cross in. Intercepted again. Gale. Leszczynski. Shanakis.
Great ball.
Garma. Brings it in board. Dowling comes back to tidy. And this is a little bit better from Vista. This is what we haven't seen so much in this half so far. And we're coming up to the hour mark. Mondieri finds herself in a one-on-one with Gray and wins the corner. Better from Vista.
Much better from Vista. We're seeing waves of attack now coming, putting Flinders under a bit of pressure.
Adelaide Comets have equalised at LJ Hooker Mile Sports Park. It's Comets 2, Uni 2. Corner now. Shanakis offers short. Kuzna's going to deliver it into the hot spot. It's not in a bad area, but it's gone out. And it's going to be a goal kick. Gray. Up towards Akpalu, who's battling there with Neubauer. Neubauer might have just caught the back of that header there. Just one of those unlucky incidents. But I think she's going to be okay. No check going to be needed. It's going to be a drop ball to restart. And it's going to go to Emily Gale. Leszczynski. Shanakis. Good foot in there by Weatherall. Shanakis battling with Bolton. Good battle there. Leszczynski will get the final touch in that little skirmish. Dearden gets it over. Zappler in the way. Mondieri. Zappler again able to get it away, but now his Neubauer has been able to keep it in and get it to Dearden. Trying to look for Reed or Mondieri. Reed is there. Garma. That's not a bad little ball, looking for Smith. Oh, but just a little bit too much on that one. And that's found Rayner, who can just draw the player towards her before picking up. Reserve goalkeeper in today and has kept a clean sheet so far. And we've played over an hour. Akpalu, I think Juma's going to be offside there. Yes, the flag's gone up. Now, One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard showing you that the score is Flinders United 1, Modbury Vista 0. Vicky Juma's goal in the 10th minute, still the only one of the game. And we thank One World LED and Sportal Systems for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions, and our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. A good ball in board from Kuzna, gets the return from Reed. Now it's a chance for Mondieri. It's opening up a little. Garma's in the middle. Oh, and that was an important interception by Price. Reed. But it's come back Flinders' way. Now, Bolton. And it's been brought back for the free kick. And a yellow card has been shown to Shanakis.
Very late tackle after the ball had been played there by Shanakis, resulting in this free kick for Flinders. Flinders have just been able to absorb that bit of pressure, those little moments from Vista, but can they keep it going? We're heading into the 63rd minute. Are they able to withstand the waves of pressure that Vista are now going to try to apply?
Donald Hall. And that's going to run on for Lucas. Oh, and Gale's just going to have to work a little smartly there. Got it to Dearden. Leszczynski. It's gone to McDonald Hall. Weatherall.
Good bit of skill.
Dowling. It's gone out.
Unfortunate not to keep the ball there for Flinders. Showing very smart play and positioning to cut off Vista's balls and ability to go forward. But in saying that,
here goes Mondiri. Breaks into the area. That's a really good play. Ella Smith!
Oh,
Vista have equalised.
very, very good goal. Mondiri running down this right side and delivering three into an open Ella Smith on that left-hand side.
Well,
just slots it past.
How often do we talk about it? They've been under the pump, I think, for most of this half, Modbury Vista, and they've been really struggling to get themselves into those sorts of situations. But very similar to what happened last week with Vista's goal. Some terrific work by Mondiri. You know, really was able to create the space, make it happen and deliver. Last week it was for Caitlin Williams to score, and today it's for Ella Smith, and it's 1-1 here at Service FM Stadium. And Flinders, very, very good work up until now in the second half. Just undone. And well, Vista are away again here. And now Garma's put Smith through. Can Smith get the cross in? Mondiri! And it comes to Garma! Oh!
Vista with a renewed energy after that goal. Have just turned it around. Just a bit more energy coming into their play. Ella Smith bombing on down that left-hand side. Garma Mondiri really coming into full light.
How quickly the game can change. That's a good ball from Gray up to Juma, but Dearden's done really well there. But Juma's won it back. No, it's a free kick. Not legally, according to the referee, Declan Clark. That's going to be a free kick for Vista, who have now brought the score to 1-1, which was their result last week against Football SA NTC. Will they find that magic bit of energy that an equaliser or a goal back sometimes can give you? It's really an extraordinary thing, isn't it, how some things like that can just change the whole dynamic of the game.
I think it shifts the momentum, definitely, when you are able to crawl something back. I mean, I felt that in our game as well. Just that character shift, that we were able to dig deep and then just gain control of the game. And it happens. You just momentum shift, energy shift. Teams are able to just gain control of it, and you feel that the other teams start to get angry, lose their heads and lose their cool a little bit.
Ella Smith with the free kick. Gray, it's going to go out for a corner though. And we nearly had a repeat of the situation that we did have in the first game, where the team that was behind, then at around about just before the hour mark in the case of the first game, 2 goals in 3 minutes. And that nearly happened again here. But it may yet, because Vista have another corner, and they've not been shy in getting players right into that 6-yard area. But the deliveries never made it. Going to be a goal kick.
Bianca putting it up down that right-hand side. Dearden just putting that ball out. Trying to see if Flinders can get themselves back into this game and just get some momentum going like they had earlier in this half. They can put Vista back under pressure. And here with Bolton coming forward, ball through. Lucas
got there.
Putting that ball far out onto that opposite side, the grassy area.
I think we might have to tap you in as a future play-by-play commentator, Matilda, not just doing the special comments. getting the hang of it there.
I think between all the other things that I do, soccer related, I don't think I have the time.
Claire Levy and Lauren Frost coming on for Flinders in place of Zappler and Price.
Bit of fresh legs.
Yeah.
Hopefully to continue Flinders' pressure on Vista. I think I would love to see more girls and more women in these types of opportunities. You know, you don't have to be a genius to commentate. You don't have to...
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to be funny. I'll give you that. But I think, you know, you don't have to know what to say all the time. But just getting involved in exposing women's football and encouraging the growth of women's football is something I love. And I'd love to see more and more players get involved. Be brave, get on the mic, get it behind the camera, get in front of the camera. Oh, Flinders just breaking down. They just had a moment of attack there, almost through Georgia Bolton. And again, cutting off Vista's ability to play out from the back.
Well, Kuzna there was just able to get hold of it though, and can Vista find an outlet here through Garma? She's going to get a free kick. So they're going to have a chance to get themselves into their attacking half. Dearden goes over. We're about to hit the 70-minute mark. Dearden long in the Mondiri direction. Gray will win that. Well placed. Out for a throw in. Mondiri. It's going to be hooked away by Bill. Coming through, there's Newbow. That's a nice touch from Garma for Mondiri. Just a bit too much on that for Ella Smith though, and the flag's gone up.
Flinders are just giving Vista enough time to turn and make passes and get the opportunities. I think just backed off on their pressure a little bit.
Now, is it possible, and you know, this is something that you as a player, I feel like would be well placed to answer, but just sometimes I feel like you have situations where a team that's working so hard as Flinders have, particularly at that stage, this stage of the season, they start to get tired from, you know, all that pressure they've applied, and then it gets harder for them to apply it consistently in those last few minutes.
Yeah, 100%. I think, you know, and that's where tactical substitutions come in, and coaches need to be looking at where they can keep applying that pressure and where they need to have the fresh legs going. Good from Abby Lucas to clear there.
Gale. And
again, the pressure's coming from Flinders, but just it's probably not as... Oh, I say that, but they are able to just... they're putting Vista under the pump. But, you know, that's a part of pre-season. We train to be working way harder than what you actually would in a game so that we can run out games. And you know, people are doing extra work to make it easier for us to run out 90 minutes. But naturally, I think situations change, the effort that you put in change. Games are so variable. You just have to be adaptable, and you just have to be fit and have endurance.
Well, the endurance is tested today in these conditions especially, but the players are getting their second half drinks break now with about 18 minutes left of the 9. But of course, with this drinks break and substitution, we will have a few minutes extra for sure.
Actually, I think it's cooled down a bit because of that wind. Just looking at Vista's coach, Diaz, putting on a hefty jacket.
It looks too hefty for the weather, I think.
I don't know what it is about coaches. Carl, I will say, does this as well, even in trainings. Tends to be very cold and complain about our weather.
You know, the last team I played in was an over 35 team, and where I was one of only about 3 players that hadn't migrated here from Britain. And the amount of times they would say how cold it was when we played, and I'm like, where have you guys come from?
Make
What's
sense.
with that? Carl as well. I don't get it.
And Americans as well. Obviously having, we've got quite a few players who've played in America in our team at the moment, and it's just, I don't think they make them like they do in Australia. We're a lot tougher.
Anyway, before we get arrested,
look, I'm probably gonna have
Carl's gonna have words with you, I think.
Carl, Lexi, Marcella, all of them at training next week.
Yeah, they'll all shoot at you at once, probably during training.
Oh, honestly, they do it anyway.
We're starting here again.
Marcella is a character and a half.
Vista just trying to work their way out of the back, and they've got Shanakis, but good pressure again by Akpalu, who goes and takes the throw to get it to Bolton. That's going to be another throw. And that time it was good pressure by Vista, by Emily Gale. Dowling. Bolton. That's going to go to Reed, though. Gale. Again, they just want to work their way through. And they might just on this occasion. But Shanakis was caught out there by Dowling. But it's been put out. So it's going to be a throw in. Can one of these teams get themselves a winner? Modbury. Pretty good outlet. Set up the first. But that one's just gone a little bit too far in front of Kuzna. Throw in for Dowling. Bolton. It's going to be a free kick. McDonald Hall comes over to take. Versatile player, McDonald Hall. Seen her play across the back, all four positions in the back line. Now, doesn't quite get to Weatherall, but also played wide midfield positions as well in the heart of the defence today for Flinders. Now this comes to Garma, who's held onto it nicely, but Gray defended that situation well. Shanakis over, and chance for Garma, but it's going to be cleaned up there by Levy, fresh on the pitch. Rayner goes long. Dearden wins the header, so does Gale, but Flinders are able to get it forward. That was thoughtful by Leszczynski to try to get it out towards Shanakis, who's held on well from the Dowling challenge. Well, but the throw-in's gone the other way, and I don't think Shanakis was expecting that, because I felt like she was happy for the ball to run.
Vicky Juma just in a bit of a battle between Leszczynski and Reed. Flinders able to just gain control of it. Again, put it forward. Just ever so slightly applying pressure to Vista.
Reed, that's another great ball for Ella Smith. Didn't get it on the first touch, but can still challenge for it. Up against Levy there.
Fantastic work by Levy. Just beat her in a foot race. An ability to defend really well. Bianca Gray just getting caught out.
And a chance there for Garma. That's straight at Rayner, but not a bad effort. Can tell you that Comets have turned it around at LJ Hookham Island Sports Park. They were 2-1 down at half-time. They now lead by 3-2. Comets leading Adelaide Uni. And if that stays as it is, well, in fact, unless Uni come back to win from there, it's going to be pretty difficult because they're in the 87th minute.
And they are up down with Uni having a red card.
And that would mean that will be only two teams with a 100% record after 2 rounds. And they will be West Adelaide and Salisbury Inter. Georgia Bolton comes off, and 15-year-old Charlotte Knipe comes on for Flinders United.
That makes me feel old.
And she's gone straight up into a forward position. And might be on the end of this throw. No, it goes to Juma. That's going to be a throw for Vista. Will we get a winner in this one? Both these teams looking for their first 3 points of the season. Vista got one last week, I should say, in their draw with NTC. Flinders went down 2-1 to Adelaide Uni. Now, here's Mondiri. Back to goal. There's a couple of players on the right, but that's been clipped over by Reed. Garma's offside.
If only they had played it to this
They had a couple of players on the right side there. Yeah, you're right.
2 players open, onside as well.
Both Kuzna and Shanakis had made those runs.
Very good runs wide as well, outside of the defensive eye line.
But to be fair, Garma was through there.
She
And
was.
unfortunately for Vista, just the wrong side of the defence when the ball was played. Reed.
Did a body. Great work by both players.
Kuzna trying to get that through to Mondiri, but McDonald Hall's able to take control. But it's back here with Shanakis. Sorry, with Leszczynski, I should say.
Back to Lucas. Just able to control it, look forward, just go out for a Flinders throw.
It's gone out off Akpalu, so it's a throw for Vista. We are into the last 10 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. Mondiri pushing up the attacking right. It's one here at Service FM Stadium as the shadows lengthen.
I've got to agree with your comments earlier about McDonald Hall. She's definitely, just from a watching perspective, she's done amazing. Just her defensive ability.
She is again, yeah.
Shutting down Mondiri in every chance she has gotten. And, yeah, it's been a pleasure actually to watch her play today. Really, really, really exciting player. Her ability to just close off Mondiri and Garma and actually provide a lot of cover for other players. Kudos. Great ball forward. Vicky Juma.
Lucas has got there. Did well in the end. Here is Juma again, but Leszczynski's able to get that away. Garma helps it forward, but here's McDonald Hall. Plays it inboard for Gray. Trying to get it out to Knipe. But again, Reed. And again, that's a good ball. Mondiri and McDonald Hall. McDonald Hall is able to hold on and calmly turns, but maybe went a little bit too far. Garma, it's offside on against Mondiri though, because when McDonald Hall played the ball into Garma, Mondiri was caught behind those two players and hence the flag has gone up.
Great ball, straight to the feet. And over again, great ball.
Juma could be one-on-one here. Defence has been able to scramble back. Still has the ball, the Flinders striker. But Touchette's able to get it away. But now, here goes Levy. Cleared in the end by Touchette. It's a grandstand finish here. Neither of these two sides, I think, are going to die wondering. They're going for the win, both of them. Lily Horn is being readied for Modbury Vista. And is about to be brought on for Gale. Sorry, I should say for Kuzna. We just wait for the restart. It's a Flinders throw on their attacking right. But it's gone too far.
It's a great throw, just probably not the right moment to use it, unfortunately. Just went a bit too far.
Leszczynski. Again, they're happy to try to play their way through Vista. They're going to have to go up the wing now. Horn, but it's gone to Dowling, who's held on well through a couple of challenges, but that ball there, she's going to get the free kick though. Referee just waiting to see if there was going to be an advantage. Has brought it back. And again, even from these areas, you get great deliveries normally from Bianca Gray. Give the forwards something to jump onto, and there's another one again. Can Gale get it away? McDonald Hall! Just never quite came down for her. And the shot was always rising.
Ability for her to go up forward though, and then obviously still provide an option for Gray to hit it into. Fantastic. That's just kudos to her adaptability there to provide a scoring option as well as defensive strength.
Here's Horn. Under pressure from Dowling. Win the throw though. Takes it quickly to Mondieri. Gale, that's a good ball for Horn. But Gray was there. Horns won it back. Can they get it through? That was an important intervention by McDonald Hall again.
Leszczynski versus Juma.
Under pressure, but Leszczynski manages to get it forward up the wing. Frost was there. It's huge battling in midfield again, and that's going to be a free kick to Weatherall.
Lots of big battles, lots of big hits that are happening now.
It's full time at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park, and it has finished Adelaide Comets 3, Adelaide Uni 2, Nottridge, Pridham and Panagaris with the goals for Comets, and KO and Fitzsimmons for Uni. So Comets are up and running. And these two teams are definitely up and running in this game.
Ball forward from Lucas. High to Mondieri. Flicks it onto Smith. But Flinders, Donald Hall, just able to put it forward to Vicky Juma, who's holding the ball up very well against Gale, who puts it out.
Just trying to get Knipe going there on the attacking right, but offside. Free kick. Can one of these teams get a winner in these last few minutes? Here's Bill. Levy trying to get it up the right-hand side. And can they get the ball on to Juma there? It's with Reed. Holds on well, Dearden. Gale just in a little pocket of space, but ball's gone out for a throw.
Just a word, just in a good patch of rhythm there, but just that last final pass. In a lot of these possession-based areas, Vista are just losing that last pass.
Gray with the clearance, but Garma's coming through here. Mondieri.
Can we see?
Can Horn get onto this? Horn, one-on-one with the keeper, goes the shot first time, it's wide. And I just wonder if it would be better. It's easy for me just to take another touch at that situation.
I think, was she hearing from her players? Time. You've got the time to take it a bit further in, get a bit closer, increase your chances. Fantastic opportunity. Unfortunate not to score there.
Great setup play again by Garma and
Ella coming
Mondieri.
in. Garma again, forward.
It's going to be a corner. It's a corner. I don't feel. I'm not really sure. I feel like either team deserves to lose this game. It's been a great game.
Exciting moments throughout the whole match for either teams.
Garma's corner. Ness Reed nearly. It's blocked in the end. The ball hasn't totally been cleared. Dowling trying to get it away. And Knipe just overran it. Here's Horn. Leszczynski just wanted to chip it through from Modbury. And it's found the Flinders keeper in Rayner instead. Oh, we got 90 seconds and probably at least 4 or 5 minutes, you would think. The ball's bouncing over. Dearden just trying to get it away. Juma, nobody can get their foot on it. But good battling in the end for Vista on that occasion by Shanakis.
Flinders throw on this left-hand side, close to us. Ball forward. Flick on. Great flick. Leszczynski with the clearance to Horn. Horn has time. Gets it under. Gale through to Reed. Reed with her famous ball over the top that just holds up. Ella Smith.
Still going, Ella.
Modbury now. Can she get it down? Can she? Back to Horn for a shot. Just too far wide.
And we edge closer to the 90-minute mark. Once again, Rayner with the 2 centre backs. Oh, goodness me. For a moment, I thought McDonald Hall wasn't ready and Modbury was going to pounce, but it's all worked out in the end, and it's going to be a throw-in for Vista. And Touchette is over there to take it. Up the wing. Garma, who I feel like has just increased in her presence. Oh,
Juma.
and Juma might get there first. Oh, that was brave by Lucas, who's just had to go again. We're into stoppage time now. Here's Levy to take the throw. And Dearden's in the way. Now, good battling there and a chance to shoot from Lauren Frost.
Oh, Abby Lucas just went to control it, but unfortunately there's too much power on that ball. So it has gone out for a Flinders corner.
Well, she's not going to want this to be, she wouldn't have wanted it to be a goal anyway from this corner, but after that, just a moment of miscalculation. Would definitely hate to see Flinders score here. And of course, with this being an in-swinger, the wind will help the ball towards goal with a good delivery. It's been headed away. Can Horn get onto it? There's a shot! It's a goal by Flinders for Bethany Bill!
Oh my gosh!
They have taken the lead in stoppage time, and it might just get them the 3 points.
A minute into stoppage time. Just the ball got cleared out by Vista. Put back in by Bill through the defence of Vista.
Bethany Bill might have won it for Flinders here.
Commentators curse, you reckon? I think you called that.
Well, unfortunate for the city for the Vista keeper in Abby Lucas.
Ball forward now, Ness Reed just trying as hard as she can. Straight to Rayner's hands. Just trying to urge her team forward.
It's a big win if Flinders can hold on. I know you're right what you say about pre-season, Matilda, where, you know, it doesn't really count for anything. It's really about getting you ready for the season. But they were conceding goals nobody's business in pre-season. They lost last week. They were clearly second best in the game against Adelaide Uni last week. This is a huge 3 points if they're able to hold on. Now, Satine Udic is about to come on, player that's come to Flinders from Adelaide Comets in the off-season, and will replace Vicky Juma.
Great game by Vicky Juma. She just put a lot of pressure onto Sophie Leszczynski, Georgia Dearden, and the rest of the Vista defence. Just caused a bit of havoc up there.
And of course, won the penalty that put Flinders ahead and scored the goal. Gale, Dearden, Reed. Can they find something here with Garma? Horn wanting to put it through from Modbury. Oh, great tackle, McDonald Hall. Horn battling away. Can the ball get through to Mondiri? Mondiri's onside. Mondiri one-on-one with the keeper. It's 2-2! Mondiri has equalised in stoppage time. This is just unbelievable here at Service FM Stadium.
3 minutes into stoppage time. Vista have gotten themselves back in. And it's 2-2.
Incredible.
She just held her line, was just onside. 1v1 with Rayner and was able to slot it perfectly past.
Well, this game's had everything. It's an absolute beauty. It might not be over yet with the goal scoring. There might still be a team getting us the winner. Here's Bill, who must have thought she'd won it for Flinders just a few minutes ago. Kalu.
Ball through for Knipe.
Knipe. Can she keep it in? It's gone out. And we can catch our breath. And, of course, in amongst all that, we should note that that's Ariana Mondiri's first goal in the WNPL. She's been the creator of the other two that Vista have scored this season. And you can see what she's capable of. That's going to be a free kick. It's full time. What a game and what a finish here at Service FM Stadium. Absolute classic put on by these two sides. Well, Flinders United took the lead twice in the 10th minute with a penalty by Vicky Juma. It took until the 63rd minute for Vista to equalise through Ella Smith, and then 2 goals in stoppage time. One by Bethany Bill to put Flinders ahead. But Ariana Mondiri came through for Vista to claim a point. It's their second draw in a row, Vista. Flinders get their first point. Matilda Comley, how can we even begin to describe that game?
That was such an exciting game until the very last minute. Even that last few seconds of play, Flinders was still trying to press and get that final goal. That is excitement at its best. That's WNPLSA at its best. I cannot. This is the type of football we want to see. We want to see teams pushing each other till the end. We want excitement. We want talent. We want end-to-end football. We love seeing teams dominate, but we love competitive games, and that was what we just watched today.
Perfectly put, Matilda. It really has been a wonderful game in so many senses. I do feel a bit for both teams in one sense. I think in the end, maybe a point each way was a fair result. Probably would say that Flinders had the advantage for more of the game.
Yes.
But in the end, a 2-2 draw was the result. And Vista's wait for a WNPL win goes on just a little bit longer. They still haven't managed in the 20 games they've played so far. But 2 draws in the first 2 games is not bad going for a team that's just come up. I think that's fair to say. But Flinders, well, I mean, they'll probably be a bit deflated at the end, having thought they'd won it. And no one likes a late goal against them that either is an equaliser or wins a game.
Especially not in the last minute of stoppage time.
There's probably only about 60 or so seconds played after that strike. But we are going to wrap it up here at Service FM Stadium. We've seen an absolutely fantastic round of matches. We'll just run through them quickly. Last night at Kilburn, it was West Adelaide 5, Metro Stars 1. On the other pitch here at 1 p.m. kickoff, it was Football SA NTC 2 defeating Burkalla 1. Also at LJ Hooker Mile Sports Park, Adelaide Comets 3 defeating Adelaide University 2. The earlier game here, Matilda Comley's Salisbury Inter, yes, you can clap, defeated Campbelltown City 2-1. And in this absolute belter of a match that's just finished, it was Flinders United 2, Modbury Vista 2. And that means that next week, the match between Salisbury Inter and West Adelaide here on Friday night at 8:15 p.m, March 20. Don't miss that. Top of the table clash, West Adelaide versus Salisbury Inter. That'll be the second game that evening. The first one will be pretty interesting too. The 6:15 p.m. kickoff here at Service FM Stadium. That will be between Flinders United and Burkalla. I'll just quickly tell you the other fixtures next week. Also at 6:15 p.m. on Friday, Adelaide Comets and Modbury Vista at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park, and 2 matches on Saturday. At 4:30 p.m, Metro Stars against Adelaide Uni at TK Shutter Reserve, and at 5